Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am very good because the NCAA tournament's here. It's like Christmas and New Year's and St. Patrick's Day and all rolled into one. No 4th of July because I really like 4th of July and there's fireworks. But it starts tomorrow. If you're watching this on Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday and well, it's already started. Let's be honest. We had the first four. I hate the first four. Don't you hate the first four? I do too. I'm glad everyone got a free trip to Dayton though. And right after I remind you of something, I'm going to get into how important this is for the Big 12 because it's really important. First, your reminder to please subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, leave those comments, all that good stuff, and also make sure you're subscribing to GoPowercat.com. Onward. Boy, this is huge. This is absolutely huge for the Big 12, and this is what I mean. If you go back last year, just a year ago, the narrative was the Big 12 was dominant. The Big 12 was so good. And we all kind of questioned it. We thought, is this real? Because we're watching these games and, maybe it wasn't. And it wasn't. The Big 12 didn't do so well in the NCAA tournament. It wasn't a showing befitting of a team that was supposedly dominant of college basketball. And it sucked. But now we need it again because the old talking points are about the SEC and how incredible they are, but they've been set up with an almost impossible pathway to fail. They can't fail. They've got 14 teams in the bracket out of 16 in the conference. It's absurd. We all know it's absurd. But we need the SEC to get bounced around, even though they got a lot of top seeds, which means they'll probably all get to the Sweet 16. But there are 7 Big 12 teams in this bracket. There should be 8. West Virginia having a bad week. I get it. Been there, done that. And we're going to get into the schedule right now and what games I think are the most important. On Thursday, it all starts off with Houston. Let's put up the schedule. Let's get fancy here. Put it up here. Houston plays SIU Edwardsville, which is Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. It's not the real Southern Illinois, I guess. I don't know. It's 1 p.m. on TBS. Number 6 seed BYU and VCU at 3:05 on TNT. And if you look at this Thursday schedule, we got a good day of watching here. We're going to sit around. We even got a little dinner break in between BYU beating VCU and Kansas playing Arkansas at 6:10 on CBS. And I'm telling you, folks, this one's huge for the Big 12. It's one of those in the middle of the bracket, a 7 against a 10, and it's a Big 12 against SEC. I don't have a good feeling about Kansas, but they can beat really good teams and also lose some stinkers. And the night winds up with number 3 Texas Tech playing UNC Wilmington at 9:10 on True TV. That's a wall-to-wall day of Big 12 basketball on Thursday, and I'm fired up. On Friday, there's only 3 games because, let me remind you, West Virginia got screwed. But Baylor takes on Mississippi State to start off the day at 11:15, and that is the other huge game in the first round for the exact same reasons I just listed earlier. The Big 12 can't lose this one. It's an 8-9 game. Mississippi State, I watched them a little bit this year. Baylor, I watched them a lot this year. Okay, that's my evaluation. Number 3, Iowa State in their bracket plays Lipscomb. Lipscomb's so old now. We used to call him by his first name, David. Now we just ignore it. 12:30 p.m. on TNT. And Arizona winds up the day on Friday with a game against Akron. The Zips, it's a 4:13 game. It's 6:35 on True TV. I guess what I'm saying here is the Big 12 needs to go 7-0. I don't mean to be greedy. They need to win all these games. And here's why. The top 5 games are very winnable for the Big 12. The middle 2, those middle 2, where you've got the Big 12 teams as the favorite, correct? No, excuse me, Baylor's a 9. You got 2 Big 12 teams in games in the middle of the bracket against SEC teams. Huge for this conference. Huge for this conference to advance teams. And I'm telling you, it's not just about winning the first day or the second round we need some teams to advance. My teams to advance are BYU, Iowa State, Houston. 2 of those, I think, will end up in the Final Four. I'm going to throw Tech in there too. 2 into the Final Four. And Houston wins it all. I think Houston's absolutely awesome. And Arizona, I'm sorry, you're a 4. I didn't pick you to advance. You're going to beat Akron. I don't know who you play next. Sorry, Arizona.